Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for a moment of silence.
Coming up on today's show, we have a new Behind the Apple and a new Tip Tuesday. Get ready because RNE-TV Live starts now. Good morning, Cavs. Today is Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023. I'm Zoe Beecraft. Today is National Teacher Appreciation Day. Special thanks to all of the teachers at RNE. Let's get right into today's top stories. It's been 5 months since the death of dancer and television personality Stephen "Twitch" Boss. And on Friday, a court in Los Angeles granted his widow, Allison Holker, with half of Boss's future earnings. Holker filed the court papers earlier this year because Boss did not have a will at the time of his death. Boss took his own life last December. He was just 40 years old. Boss was well known in the dance world, and he served as DJ for the Ellen DeGeneres Show. The Kentucky Derby is just under 1 week away, but horses aren't the only animals racing this year. Tens of thousands of squeaking yellow rubber ducks also got in on the excitement. Amanda Sansonnet has that and more in today's Take a Look at This.
And they're off. 50,000 rubber ducks poured into the Ohio River in Louisville over the weekend for the 2023 Kentucky Derby. The dashing ducks raced towards the finish line for the chance to win huge prizes. Matt Proudfoot's duck beat out the pack, winning him a 2023 Toyota Corolla. From squeakers to squalls, wicked weather across the southeast over the weekend. A tornado caught on camera flipping a car in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida Saturday.
Matt Surfrider. Tornado getting ready to hit Bay Island. I'm not even kidding, this is real.
While in Virginia Beach, a tornado Sunday shut down a music festival, closed schools, and damaged dozens of homes. No injuries have been reported. And from big storms to big stars, some of the biggest musical acts gathering to celebrate country legend Willie Nelson's 90th birthday. Shotgun Willie marking the occasion with a pair of concerts at the Hollywood Bowl, featuring a number of notable names, including Stephen Stills, Neil Young, and of course, Snoop Dogg, performing a duet of Nelson's 2012 song, Roll Me Up, to a screaming crowd. But that wasn't the weekend's only musical mashup. When the boss, Bruce Springsteen, took to the stage in Barcelona Friday, he wasn't alone playing his 1984 hit Glory Days. That's former First Lady Michelle Obama lending her voice and tambourine skills to the E Street Band. But take a look at this. I'm Amanda Sansoni.
The Media Center would like to help you boost your vocabulary power by sharing an ACT word of the day. Today's word of the day is nostalgia, which means a sentimental longing or affection for the past. For example, seeing the pictures from my childhood made me nostalgic. Attention work-based learning students. It is now time to turn in your work hours for April. You also need to have your April supervisor evaluation. All paperwork is due May 12th. That is the end of the WBL course. Model UN at RNE is starting back up next year. Interested students can scan the QR code to fill out a form in order to know more information in the future, or talk to Mr. Sims or Mr. Blair. National Honor Society is partnering with Columbia Animal Services to host an animal shelter drive at RNE. Donations accepted include dog and cat food, toys, collars, cleaning supplies, blankets, and towels. Donations can be dropped off in rooms S104, S204, or the main office, and the drive will be run from April 24th through May 5th. Attention seniors, the deadline to complete the senior exit survey and parchment request is Friday, May 5th at 4:00 p.m. Please complete both the survey and parchment request so that you can be cleared for graduation. Please check your email from Mrs. Cherry for the link. The final book club meeting for the school year is Friday in the Media Center Blue Box during lunch. Book club members are reminded to submit the Google form sent by email to RSVP. You may contact Mrs. P. Williams with any questions. Voting has opened for your sophomore, junior, and senior class officers. Please check your email from Mrs. Cherry for the link to vote for your 2023 through 2024 class officers. Seniors, if you did not take a senior formal picture and want your picture to be a part of the senior class slide presentation, please submit a school-appropriate picture to Mrs. Cherry at rcherry@richland2.org. If you're taking an EOC exam or need to remove detention hours, then you should attend RNE's after-school EOC Blitz on Monday through Thursday from May 11th from 4 to 5 p.m. in room J103 across from the weight room near the Ox Gym. Snacks will be served. Don't forget, all EOCs count as 20% of your final grade. Any student who makes a C or better on the exam will be invited to a barbecue during lunch the last week of May. As I mentioned earlier, it is National Teacher Appreciation Day. Here is RNE-TV live reporter Joseph Smith with a new Behind the Apple.
One thing you're bringing to the bunker. Yep.
Whether from being from another country or right here in our hometown, every teacher has a reason for why they're at RNE. And Behind the Apple, we'll take a closer look at the teacher we see every day.
I would say it's been really exciting. Every day is something a little bit different. I've had a lot of fun, exciting activities that I've done with my students. So I have a lot of stuff that I look forward to each day at work.
Inspiration takes many shapes. For Ms. McCrae, that inspiration came from her own teachers.
I had a lot of awesome teachers when I was a student in high school, and that really made impact on me later on. Just a lot of teachers who were always my safety net. I like to say they were my safety net in high school that I could always fall back on. And when I finally decided what I wanted to do in my life, I realized I wanted to be one of those people too.
Ms. McCrae is originally from York County, but moved to Columbia for college and stayed for love.
Really, I stayed here in Columbia because I met my fiance and we fell in love here. We bought a house here. And so I really wanted to have a high school that was near my neighborhood, near where I lived, and thankfully Richland Northeast was the one.
Life wasn't always sunshine though for Ms. McCrae.
I experienced the death of both of my grandparents and my dad when I was just in high school. The only people who really understood me at that point in time were my teachers. They worked with me to make sure my grades stayed up. They worked with me to make sure I was just doing okay mentally. That's why I love teachers. I always gravitated towards teachers, and that's why I am a teacher too.
She now uses her experience to be an even better teacher. Reporting for RNE-TV Live, I'm Joseph Smith.
You might want to be able to see.
Thanks, Joseph. And one more happy Teacher Appreciation Day to all of RNE teachers. Next up, Layla is here with a prom-inspired Tip Tuesday.
Good morning, Cavs. I'm Layla Price, and welcome to another episode of What's Good. Today's Tuesday, so I'll be giving out tips on one of the most classic prom accessories. Before I do that, the baseball team won their game yesterday with the final score being 3-0. So they'll be traveling to North Myrtle Beach on Wednesday to continue their playoff season. Congrats, Cavs, and good luck. Now back to my tips on corsages and boutonnieres. They are traditional prom accessories that are usually flowers worn on the wrist and chest. So the first thing when picking out a corsage boutonniere is to make sure it complements and matches your date's color scheme. Now don't worry, I also have a few tips and recommendations on where you can get them. The first place is Forest Acres Florist. Then we have balloon arches and flowers off of 2-Notch Road. Lastly, we have Floral Elegance by Jordan. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. If you'd like to be featured in an episode of What's Good, so your RNE server on Twitter, use the hashtag What's Good RNE. We'll be back Thursday for What's Going On. Reporting for RNE-TV Live, I'm Layla Price. Now, back to Zoe.
Thanks, Layla. Reporting for RNE-TV Live, I'm Zoe Beecraft. Remember, it's a great day to be a Cavalier.